it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling about you? Where is this connection headed? This is going to be a holistic energy check-in on your person. If you are on a manifesting journey, we're going to see how your manifestations are working, okay, where the energy lies. So yeah, here we have 3 piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the rose quartz, pile 2 with the green jasper, and pile 3 with the black snowflake obsidian turtle. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon these piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers, the timestamps, the angel numbers in the timestamps, the crystals, the properties, the colors. It is up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. You can also choose multiple piles. Okay, if one pile doesn't resonate, you can definitely choose another pile. It is up to you. Okay. And yeah, I will leave you to it. Click on the respective timestamp and we will see you in your respective reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. What will your person say to you if they could? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? Where is this connection headed? So we're going to start off by picking cards from this deck here. It says Lisa Parker. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, it has really cool animals and nice imagery you'll see. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards to see what's going on. What does pile 1 need to know about their person? What does pile 1 need to know about their person? Okay, so to start off your reading, we got Temperance. Wow. Okay, this is the card of balance. This is the card of alchemy, manifestations. This is also associated with Sagittarius, so I'm getting Sag energy here. This is all about your energies coming into alignment with one another. The both of you are definitely manifesting one another. That is something that I'm seeing here with this Temperance. In a lot of other card decks, there's usually like 2 cups pouring water back and forth from each other, you know, that are pictured. So that's pictured. Usually we see like 2 things when it comes to Temperance. So this has to do with unity, alignment, balance. Okay, this is a good card. This is a really good card to start your reading off with. I'm also seeing that with Temperance, this is all about, like, you know, peace and like peace offerings, or like some sort of, like, you know, I picture like a white flag or like trees flying. Okay, it's like good vibes all around. So yeah, and you know, when it comes to love and relationships, Temperance really has to do with like understanding each other on a deeper level, being compassionate towards each other, taking care of each other. Like, this is just a, you know, card that represents like something alchemizing into a much better situation. So seeing that for a lot of you, you're stepping into a higher timeline or more abundant timeline. Your manifestations are coming true. This is quite literally one of the cards of manifestation because it has to do with alchemy. That's what the 2 cups that pour water back and forth represent. But yeah, really good energy, really good vibes. Let's go ahead and see what other cards we have here. Ow, I stabbed myself with my ring, but yeah. Oh, okay. That's crazy. I said like I stabbed myself, and then we got the 6 of Swords. Okay, we got little swords here. So 6 of Swords, this has to do with movement in a positive direction. This has to do with like also walking away from something that doesn't serve you. So I'm seeing that there are certain mindsets, certain mentalities that you or your person or the both of you may have had that the both of you are currently working on walking away from. That's also what I'm seeing is going on with this Temperance. I just feel like for a lot of you, you are learning to sort of like surrender, not like really surrender as in like, you know, give up, but like surrender to, for some of you, I know you believe in a higher power, or surrender to yourself, surrender to like a better version of yourself, the higher version, surrender to divine timing, something along the lines of that. I'm seeing your energy is a lot more calm right now, is a lot more like less obsessive and needy as maybe it used to. I don't want to say we're needy, but like just, you know, you're not as obsessed about this situation as you used to be, okay? You feel a lot more at ease, a lot more at peace. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been doing a lot of work to sort of like, you know, let go of things that don't really serve you. Like, you're walking away from mindsets that have, you know, just things from the past that have been holding you back. I feel like the last couple of weeks for you has been weeks of intense self-reflection, like a lot of self-reflection. And it's been very, like, you know, eye-opening for you. I feel like it has been kind of painful for a lot of you, but, you know, revisiting these past memories and things that might have triggered you, because I'm seeing that, you know, the 6 of Swords, that energy is going from both sides. I'm also seeing your person is going through the exact same thing. I feel like maybe you have been thinking about past memories. You've been a little bit nostalgic about certain things, but you've also been thinking about like other memories that, you know, may not have like sort of served you, or like, you know, you're just thinking about certain things that are happening in your present day that you're just like, okay, do I really need to be around this energy? You know, you're being really reflective, you're taking really good care of yourself. And I'm saying because of that, things are moving in a positive direction. Things are really moving for you, like you're really moving up, you're really stepping into a higher timeline, a more abundant timeline, okay? A timeline that has to do with, like, you know, happiness, peace, joy, feeling like content within yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're giving yourself that self-love, and your person is getting that energy, your person is really feeling that. And that's why, you know, I'm seeing that things are progressing, things are really moving forward. I'm also seeing that maybe for some of you guys, you could be at a long distance situation. Maybe they like live across some body of ocean, or maybe they just live in another state or another city or another town. But I'm seeing there's some sort of distance here, but I always see this as like a mitigating the distance, you know, coming closer to you, coming towards you. So I'm seeing that could be happening. I feel like someone is gonna visit someone pretty soon. What did I say? We got the Chariot. Wow. Okay, we got this magical unicorn. I love that. I'm also getting like white horse vibes, so maybe you could be seeing a white horse. But I'm seeing with this Chariot card, oh my gosh, victory is quite literally in the cards for you. This Chariot has to do with victory, success, accomplishments. This has to do with, you know, coming out, like, successful, coming out of this connection in the best way possible. So I feel like something's gonna happen. This person's gonna come back. This person's gonna try to win you over. This person does want some sort of victory with you. And I feel like what ends up happening in this connection is gonna be better than you even thought it, okay? 100%. I feel like this person, everything that they didn't do the first time around, you know, if you are in some sort of separation, or maybe the multiple first times around, that's gonna change. And I feel like there's some sort of permanency that is coming in for you. So I feel like if this has been kind of on and off, that's not going to be the case anymore, which, you know, that should be the case, as you should. You deserve this person to be there for you forever. But I'm seeing this person wants, like, you know, some sort of like long-term connection with you, because I always associate this with like long-term victory, long-term success, like, you know, not necessarily just winning, oh my gosh, not necessarily just winning the battle, but winning the entire war. Okay, so like, and I'm not trying to, like, you know, make this a bad thing. Like, love is a word. Not necessarily like that, but it's like, you know, this just has to do with like long-term success, long-term connections, wanting to, like, you know, go the full length, wanting to go all the way. Okay, and like, you know, having that whole connection, having that magical, like, you know, happy ever ending. This always happily ever after. This always reminds me of Cinderella and like the Chariot, and she goes home with, like, you know, Prince Charming and things like that. Yeah, the happily ever after. Or she doesn't go with him. I'm sorry. Like, that's like, you know, after they end up getting married, you know, the Chariot, it's like they're saying goodbye. Like, I just, for whatever reason, you guys, I imagined a wedding car, or like a wedding something, you know, with the bride and the groom, or whoever, like just the couple, the married couple, you know, going away and bidding everyone, like, you know, adieu. And like, I'm getting honeymoon vibes. Okay, so good things are coming in for you. Okay, I'm also seeing something could be happening during Cancer season, or during a Cancer moon or full moon, or maybe you met during Cancer season, or someone has Cancer placements. Okay, all my cards are just like falling on the ground. So we have these couple of cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like, you know, read you the messages from that. That's crazy, because I'm glad I didn't even have to shuffle it. Sucks that they're on the ground. I'll pick it up soon. But it's crazy how, like, cards are literally falling as I was saying this. So it's like, you know, the things are changing. Things are definitely shifting. This reminds me of, like, you know, those animations where you see, like, the pages of a storybook flip, and you see cards and, like, books, like, swirling all around bookshelves, and, like, it has to do with, like, a change of scenery. It has to do with, like, a change, some sort of major shift happening. And I've really been getting that in today's reading. I think it could be because I'm filming this during the solar eclipse in Taurus, during the new moon. So maybe that could also be relevant. I'm also seeing Taurus, Scorpio placements could be involved. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, or something could be happening during those seasons. But like I said, in pile 2, I'm seeing that. Yeah, I filmed pile 2 first. That's so weird. Like, the energy has been all over the place. I don't know why, but I felt like filming pile 2 first. And you'll notice that in pile 2, like, I'm filming this during the same day, but it's actually light outside. Whereas in pile 1, it's like darker. So it's like night right now. So yeah, weird energy. I feel like there's, like, definitely, like, interesting energy in the air. I feel like you have shifted timelines, or you're about to shift, or there's some sort of, like, you know, huge, like, energetic shift happening for you. Okay, I know I said shift so many times and energy so many times, but it's like, yeah, today's energies have been all over the place, and this is a timeless reading. So from whenever you're seeing this, I do feel like at times you feel like the energy has been all over the place when it comes to you and this person. But I'm seeing things are finally stabilizing. This is associated with Cancer, and Cancer is, you know, are all about long-term connections, long-term relationships. I mean, they will stay in a relationship until the end, okay? Like they're definitely like, you know, ride or die, loyal to the end. Yeah, type of vibes here, okay? That's just the energy that I'm reading, regardless of whether or not someone is a Cancer or you believe that to be true about Cancers or not. But this Chariot is amazing because this is telling me that your person really, really, really wants victory in this connection with you. They really want this to go the long run. Like I said, they want success. They want some sort of clarity. They want to make things up. They want to apologize. Like, I am seeing, like, something big is happening. Some sort of grand gesture is coming in. And I haven't really been getting that in, like, you know, the past readings. I even said this in pile 2, but I got a lot of like page energy and like things kind of moving slow and things like that. But things are moving fast for you, okay? And there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of deeper emotions. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this is an ex or someone from the past, because Cancer energy is also about like kind of not getting over the past, or your ex, or still like thinking about that. That's just like water sign energy in general. That's just a stereotype, but I am seeing that like if this is someone that you had some sort of connection with already, you already did date or were in whatever type of relationship, they have not forgotten about you and they're still thinking about you. So yeah. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands. I love this. So this is a sign that things are really moving for you. Things are moving fast. Things are shifting faster than you know it. Okay. Aces have to do with new beginnings, and Wands have to do with passion. So it's like this person is still very much passionate about you. That spark is still there, and I'm seeing because of that they want a new beginning with you. They really want this to go the long run. I keep saying long run, okay, to someone like running or jogging, but like this has to, like, at least with the Cancer, the Chariot card, that has to do with like long-term commitment and stability. But this also signifies that that passion will always be there. Your person will never get like bored of you. I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you fear commitment because you feel like relationships don't work out, or people always get divorced, or they always break up. You have some sort of like, you know, view on love, some sort of perspective on love, which I'm seeing, you know, kind of needs to like be revisited and revised. Okay, it's not as bad. Like, things will, okay, a lot of the times it's worse in your mind than it is in real life. I was about to say it's not as bad as, you know, it is in your mind, but I am seeing that things will shift. Things will quite literally move, change. If you change your perspective on the situation, if you start seeing it from like, you know, a completely different point of view, because I'm seeing that there's a lot of good things happening for you behind the scenes. Some of you may not be like, you know, conscious of them. Some of you I know who are more like in tune with yourself, spirituality, you are into signs and things like that. So I'm seeing that, like, you know, that is something that could be happening here. You're going to be seeing a lot of signs, or even if you're not someone that like can see what's going on behind the scenes, or like the 5D, I feel like something's going to happen and you're going to be able to like see that. And I feel like something's going to happen to you in your dream and you're going to be able to see that. I don't know why, but I also got like sleep paralysis. Maybe some of you guys suffer from sleep paralysis, or like you've had a hard time sleeping, or something to do with insomnia. I feel like that will get fixed pretty soon, but I'm definitely seeing you're going to dream about this person really soon, or they're dreaming about you right now, or they're definitely going to see signs of you, and that's going to cause them to reach out. Okay, so I do see a new beginning full of passion, excitement, happiness, motivation coming in, no matter how this ended. Because I'm seeing that maybe for some of you, you feel like this didn't end in the best way possible, or there is some sort of conflict that's going on. If that's the case, that conflict will remediate itself. Or maybe for some of you, it's like nothing really happened, maybe you just drifted apart. But I feel like things are going to change with this heavy like water and fire sign energy. Things are definitely shifting. Okay, and I'm also seeing, yeah, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got Sagittarius with the Temperance card. We got Gemini energy with the Six of Swords and Cancer. Yeah, I'm getting something could be happening during the warmer months, the summer months. Okay, like Gemini, Cancer season. Yeah, or something to do with Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius full moon happens during Gemini season, so that could also be an indication that something is happening. Okay, but let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Wow, we got the World card. Okay, we also got this in pile 2, but we got it in like the beginning of the reading. But I'm seeing that for you guys, you know, since you're getting it towards like the middle of your reading, I'm seeing that like when this person comes back, things are going to progress in like the best way possible. Like, I'm seeing that you have seen movement for a lot of you. Okay, you have even manifested this person back a couple of times, but maybe you haven't really seen progress past that. And I'm seeing that this is, you know, this is your sign that things will shift, things will progress past that like sort of stage that maybe you always get stuck at. Like, maybe for a lot of you, it's like you're always stuck in the talking stage and it's hard for you to manifest commitment or something along the lines of that. I feel like with this world card, this has to do with like, you know, new events happening, you entering a new phase in your life, a new phase in your connection, and like keeping that momentum going, especially since we drew this, you know, in the middle of your reading. And this world card is great because this has to do with like renewed energy. This has to do with starting a new chapter. This also does have to do with lifelong romance and commitment. In today's reading, I'm getting that this person wants to commit to you. This person really, you know, wants to, you already know what I'm going to say, go the long run with you. But with this world card is all about like really being there for you, doing the coupley things, okay, being there for you in sickness and health, being there for you like in the best way possible, like not just, you know, for the fun surface level romantic honeymoon things where you're finding each other attractive, but I mean like this person wants to get to know every part of you, every aspect of you, okay? They just want to know, like, they could like spend their entire life getting to know you and it wouldn't be enough. They want to like explore like every corner of you. Like I got like exploring every corner of the world, you know, like they feel like you are their world, so like they want to explore you. Yeah, but I mean in the metaphorical sense, of course, like, you know, both ways, okay? But I'm also seeing with this world, maybe you talked about traveling, or maybe this person does live at some sort of distance. I'm also seeing maybe for some of you, you could be of a different race, ethnicity, gender, different culture. There's something different about you. Maybe there's some sort of like age gap. Yeah, but I feel like your differences just made you stronger, and it wasn't really like a factor in this connection, or even if it was, at times it just made the bond grow or develop, okay? But I am seeing, yeah, for some of you, there could be some sort of cultural difference or some sort of like, you know, maybe even just like mentality difference or mindset difference, if it's not necessarily, it doesn't have to do with like cultures per se, or religion or anything like that. But yeah, this world is a really good omen. This is a sign that things are working. Expect major changes and shifts to happen during the next full moon from whenever you are watching this, okay? I'm also getting fixed sign energy. So this person's energy is fixated on you. That's why you have not been able to move on from them, even if you've tried. Like, even if at times I feel like you have felt like you have moved on, or you're starting to lose feelings, or you're starting to kind of like just not, you know, care as much. I'm seeing that like this person's energy still draws you back in because they're still manifesting you with that Temperance card, which has to do with alchemy. And I'm also seeing that, yeah, fixed sign energy. I'm getting fixed sign energy here. So Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Someone could have those placements. The Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, which has to do with love and relationships. The 7th house is the opposite of the rising sign. I do feel like it makes a big difference to know that, you know someone's 7th house, to kind of see, you know, how things are like, or gauge their personality a little bit. Yeah. But this is an amazing card. Okay. Also, yeah, there's like different languages on this. Okay, there's like French, Spanish, German. I'm seeing like maybe someone could be of those ethnicities. Yeah, or maybe someone is gonna go to France, Spain, Mexico, Germany. Okay, something to do with traveling is definitely in the cards for you. Okay, so we also got the Four of Cups. So I do feel like this person's energy is kind of like, they're just like very nonchalant about the way that they're going on with their life right now. Like, they're not excited. Because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're not really in their life, or, you know, you're not in the life the way that the both of you want to be. And like, they're just kind of like, like, you know, I wish like things were different. I wish there's more excitement in my life. Like, they're just really bored with their life if you're not in it, okay? Or, like, they get really bored without you. And I feel like you're one of the only people that really like intellectually stimulated them. You were able to have really good conversations with them. You really understood them. They understood you, okay? I'm seeing like these things, you guys, this person loves you. This person is into you, and they feel like some sort of void in their life without you. And this Four of Cups energy also has to do with, like, you know, not being interested in things that are being offered to them right now. So maybe if there are other people around them, and again, this isn't something, I don't know why I said again, this is not something that you don't know. So if you don't think there's people around them, there's not. But if you think there is, or you know, then yeah, you know, that could be the case. But I'm seeing they're not really interested in anyone else right now. They're still very much stuck on your energy. The fact that we got the World card, you know, right before this card. So where's that card? Okay, we got the World card. You saw that. Yeah, the fact is that they're still stuck on your energy. That's why they're not able to form emotional connections, deep emotional bonds with anyone else. They're not really ready to, like, you know, take whatever, you know, else that people are offering them. I'm also seeing that maybe for a lot of you, they weren't really ready to accept what you had to offer, or like things just didn't go the way that you wanted them to. Like with the Six of Swords, I'm seeing like there is movement happening right now, but you wish there was more movement that happened before. But with the World card, I'm seeing like there's something that's happening that's really going to propel this relationship forward. Like the momentum is really strong, or like, you know, it's gaining momentum. There's a Moonology deck card. There's a card from the Moonology deck that has to do with like the energy is gaining momentum. So that's what I'm seeing is happening. I feel like you're going to be noticing something by the next full moon, okay? Or at least around the full moon. Like give or take 1 or 2 days. So yeah, but again, this person is bored. They feel some sort of void in their life without you. They really want to be with you. They're still very much connected to you and your energy. They want you. They really do. You're the only one that truly emotionally fulfilled them. I'm seeing like with these other, just whatever's going on with them, if there are other people around them, that they haven't been able to form emotional connections with anyone the way that they have with you, and they still really, 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 really miss you. Okay, we got the Seven of Wands. I like this. I like this. This does have to do with what I was saying about the energy gaining momentum. So with the Seven of Wands, what I'm really seeing here is that, first of all, this person, like, they want a victory in this. Going back to that Chariot card, this is all about doing something, only engaging in something when you know you're going to come out victorious. Okay? And that's what this person really wants with you. They want victory. They really want that. They really want this to go the long run, because they're realizing that, like, you know, no one does it like you. No one has the same vibes that you do. No one has the same energy like you do. With the Four of Cups, it's like they're so bored without you in their life, or without you, like, you know, being in their life the way that they want you to be in their life, the way that you want to be in their life, and vice versa. They really, really, really miss you. And they are going to do whatever the heck it takes to come back, okay? Sorry for my swearing, that's not really swearing. But I am just seeing that, like, this person is getting super serious about you. I know this says Seven of Wands, but I kept getting, like, Seven of Pentacles energy here. And this is all about, like, manifestations coming to fruition, and this person really wanting to build and grow with you. Okay, they really want to progress this connection forward. It's like they have to, okay? They're just like, you know what, I can't not, you know, I can't not be with this person. They feel like, you know, there's some sort of soul connection here. I feel like maybe your person didn't even believe in soulmates until they met you. And they're just like, you know what, maybe this stuff does exist. Maybe this isn't just some, like, mythical, you know, like, talk or anything. Like, they're just like, yeah, no, there is something deeper here. I want to explore this. I want to come back. But it's like they want to do so when they're ready. So I'm seeing that someone is getting, like, they are ready. Oh my gosh, they're getting ready to come back. You ever speak so fast and you just mix up words? Yeah. And like, that's the thing. I feel like, you know, the way that I'm even talking, things are going to happen for you really fast. Things are really going to pick up the pace. Things are really going to speed up. Okay, so you really have nothing to worry about. That's like one of the best phrases you can ever hear. Like, you have nothing to worry about. You know, this will happen. This is quite literally in the cards for you. Okay, so speed, movement, action, travel, all this is happening. You know, this is I know this is Seven of Wands, but I also channel, like, Eight of Wands energy, so contact, communication coming in. But again, this person is getting ready. There's a little bit more, like, you know, just readiness that they have to, like, that's such a weird way of saying it, but, like, there's something that they have to do before they can come forward, and I feel like they're working on that. For a lot of you, it's like maybe getting rid of the past, getting rid of, like, negative mindsets, getting rid of their commitment issues or fears or doubts. But it's like, even with that Chariot card, you know, that has to do with the water sign, and water signs deal with emotions. So I feel like, you know, there's a lot of, like, emotional development, or, like, there's a very strong emotional connection between the both of you, but it's like they're getting rid of negative emotions or negative things that haven't really been serving them. And they're getting, like, ready to come back, like, hot and fast, and yeah, like, they're coming in hot. Pile one. Yeah. I love this. We got the Lovers. This is so sweet. This is literally the twin flame card, okay? I'm seeing something to do with June energy, Gemini energy, maybe Gemini moon or full moon or something along the lines of that, because there's a full moon here. We also got, like, the wolf and, like, a little Red Riding Hood. Maybe you could be seeing signs of that right before something happens in this connection. But this does indicate this is a twin flame connection. This is a much deeper connection than, like, you know, maybe the both of you could even fathom. But, like, since you've been working on yourself, since you've been getting closer to your higher self, like, you're realizing, like, this is love. This is unconditional love. And this Lovers has an element of reciprocity, so your feelings are reciprocated. The feelings are 100% mutual. Your person really does love you. They really do care about you so, so, so much. Like, I mean, they have not stopped thinking about you. They have not stopped, you know, like, first of all, like, wondering what you're doing, what you're up to. This Lovers does have to do with Gemini energy, and Gemini is associated with Mercury. Mercury has to do with, like, thinking, thoughts, communication. I do feel like they have been communicating with you through signs. I do feel like they have been manifesting you by literally just thinking of you, okay? Like, they have been subconsciously manifesting you if they don't know or believe in conscious manifestation. The both of your energies are super duper connected right now. I mean, like, it's it's going, like, I was gonna say it's, like, you know, oscillating, like I just kept thinking of like wavelengths, but it's like, you know, just the both of your energies are like sort of like colliding with one another, and it's like things have already happened in the 5D. It's a matter of that energy reaching the current reality that you're in. Okay, it's a matter of it like reaching you, and I'm seeing that that's gonna happen very, 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 very soon, because we've got a lot of air and fire energy. Okay, definitely got Gemini vibes here. But again, this love is mutual. It's not just in your head. This person has been communicating with you. They want something deeper with you. They are in love with you. They love you. They love you. Okay, it is, yes, the L word. I can wholeheartedly say that, and they're gonna tell you. I feel like they're gonna communicate their love to you. So yeah. So that is super sweet. I absolutely love that. We got the Emperor. Wow, we have been getting a lot of major arcana cards, especially a lot of like, you know, air and fire signs. This is associated with Aries. This is also associated with like lifelong commitment, and just like the Emperor represents someone who is ready, okay, who is ready to be in a relationship, who is ready to give you that ultimate commitment, okay. I don't know why, but I channeled Selling Sunset. I don't know if you guys watched the Selling Sunset, but it's like Jason and Chriselle, like, you know, Chriselle really wanted like kids with Jason, and like that's the form of like ultimate commitment. I don't know why, but I'm channeling like this person wants a family with you. They really do want to be with you, okay, for the long run. Yeah. I'm also seeing something to do with the number 4, and that does have to do with like, you know, stability, especially when it comes to the field and realm of romance. Okay, so like stability in your love life, so that's really amazing. This also represents someone who is like mature enough to like, you know, really invest time, energy, effort into this connection. Like the Emperor, someone who like will stay throughout the fights, will stay and make this work. Okay, will stay and do, you know, whatever they need to like really escalate this connection and make sure it goes the long run. Like this person is someone who's really mature, someone who's wise, someone who is very like emotionally available. So if this person has acted kind of emotionally unavailable at times, or like, you know, maybe they haven't been super vulnerable, I do feel like, you know, they are going to show you a whole different version of themselves, and they're changing, they're improving in the best way possible. And this, like, I swear this person is going to show up as a completely different person. We got a lot of messages about that in Palo, too. You can also check that out. But yeah, I'm also seeing something to do with an antelope or deer. Maybe that could be a sign that you could be seeing as this connection is about to happen, or something relevant or significant is about to happen in this connection. Okay, so that was crazy. My ring light just went out, and it's because it's connected to my laptop, and the power just went out. So yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, huge shift, huge transformational change. I don't even remember what the last card I picked was, because I took like a 20-minute break, okay, just trying to get everything set up. But as you can see, it's much darker here. So I mean, yeah, things are definitely coming to light in this situation, in this connection, especially when it comes to your person's feelings for you. Like they're coming to terms with that, okay? Their like material self, their like person self, like who they are right now. They're realizing the depth of this connection, like their God self, their higher self, whatever, you know, you want to call it. They already knew that, but I'm seeing that your person really is understanding the depth of this connection and what it really means to them, on a much deeper level than they even thought like possible. Okay, they couldn't even like, you know, comprehend that like they could feel this way about anyone and have it be real and not based on anything like, you know, superficial or like surface level. Because I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, you know, this person definitely, and you know, you as well, like you definitely found people attractive and dated other people, but it's like this, there's something more unconditional about this love that your person is like realizing and coming to terms with, okay? And that's a really good sign for you, because I feel like for a lot of you, like you sort of realized this, you had that realization like, you know, pretty early on, or like maybe before this person. But that's not to say this person didn't feel that way. It's just that their higher self is catching up with their material self. I never know what to say, that like worldly self. Yeah, I'll just stick with like material or worldly self. But yeah, a lot of major changes coming your way, a lot of light being shed on this connection. I don't know why, but I just like channeled like the sunlight coming out after like a long period of clouds. That's actually what ended up happening today. It was super cloudy, but then the sun shined a little bit just for the sunset, which was so beautiful. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck to see what other messages this person has for you, or spirit has for you, or just, you know, in terms of where this connection is headed. Okay, we got not today, very interesting. We got love. Okay, so I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you are being protected, okay? The reason why this person isn't like here yet is because, you know, they are going through these things that kind of can only be dealt with by themselves. Like there's things that they have to deal with on their own before they can really share that with you. And I'm seeing they want to. Oh wow, I just got a notification during this reading. I don't know why I pointed as if you guys can see it, but like there's a lot that you don't see about this connection. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, a lot of healing, a lot of transformation, a lot of growth, okay? But I'm seeing this person does want to come forward. So I'm seeing like, this not today. I don't want you to be thrown off by that because we did get a lot of air and fire energy, and that tells me that things are definitely moving. But let's see what else this says. Yeah, this is like not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, boundaries, still angry. So I am seeing that maybe for some of you guys, you are still kind of upset about what went down, or you're a little bit frustrated, or you've really been working on setting your own boundaries, and because of that, your person has been feeling that energetic shift, all the work that you're doing, and they're doing whatever they can to match you at your level. Okay, they want to come back a much better, much more healed version of themselves for you, and that's a really good thing because that tells me this person really cares about you. This person really wants to, like they want that victory, they want that, success in this connection, and they know that there are things that they need to deal with that they were previously avoiding because this is not dealing with hurt, and they were sort of like not dealing with that just because they were coming from a place of so much hurt, they didn't even know how to progress or move forward. So yeah, but here's the thing. We got unconditional love here. We also got the Lover's card, and it's like, this is really meant to be like love always finds its way to who it needs to. Two people always find their way back to each other, and I'm seeing this is a case of unconditional love. This person definitely does reciprocate all your feelings. This is 100% mutual, okay? This says oneness. I love that. Like, twin flame has to do with two peas in a pod, two halves of the same soul. Like, I'm getting like MGK and Megan Fox type of love here, okay? Affection, attraction. This person is going to be so much more affectionate towards you, a lot more like, they're really going to spoil you, okay? They're really going to like coddle you, and yeah, there's a lot of passion here, okay? I love the self-love and the fact that this is like, oneness and like unconditional love. Like all of that is something that the both of you are attaining. You're working a lot on your self-love, they're working on their self-love, and because of that, like, you're filling your own individual cups and coming together in the best way possible. So I really love that. And trust in the timing, trust that whatever is happening exactly the way it needs to, okay? Your manifestations regarding this connection are coming. This person is coming back, and they're coming back in a way where like there's gonna be longevity, where they're never going to leave your life again, where it's never going to be that in and out situation, okay? So yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some initials. So if these initials resonate, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. This is going to be someone's first name. Okay, if you see or hear your first name, middle name, or last name, or your person's first name, middle name, or last name, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. I'm also going to go ahead and pick love oracle cards, so do stick around for the end. This initials is just like a cherry on the top, like, bonus type of thing, okay? If you don't hear your person's initials, that's okay. It has nothing to do with the messages. So yeah, let's see. The first card that we have here is H, K, Q, B, E, X. Yeah, this could be someone's ex, okay? We got L, V, P, O, I, P. Oh, and also N. Okay, so yeah, those are some of the initials that we got. I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards. I always say love oracle cards, but the thing is I hand wrote these on post-it cards, but they're such sweet, heartfelt messages. I have to use these. Okay. We got you are the one, I'm going to marry you someday. I love that. I love that this person is still holding out hope. They still want a future with you. All is not lost, okay? They do feel like you are the one. They have imagined marrying you. They have imagined, like, married with you. They have imagined something long-term with you. And I feel like, because they've done that, that's going to come into fruition. And I feel like for a lot of you, you have also imagined that, or have at least imagined what a long-term connection with this person looks like. So yeah, I feel like the both of you really want this with each other equally. We got you're my soulmate. Wow, we got yeah, the soulmate card and the twin flame card. This is definitely some sort of deeper connection. I'm not necessarily seeing that it's a karmic. I'm seeing like this person really does feel very deeply for you. They care very deeply for you, and it's not just in your head, okay? It's not just in your head. This person cares about you very deeply. I just said that like twice, but that really does mean something. It's like because they care about you so deeply, they only want to come back when they're healed, when they're a much better version of themselves, because they know that you deserve that and nothing less. Okay, they know you deserve the best. They know that you deserve better than maybe some of the things that they did put you through or whatever did transpire in this connection that wasn't up to your standards. And even for a lot of you, I'm getting the sense that you have realized your worth. You have been working a lot on self-love, and this person is going to reflect that. And I'm seeing the world, the universe is reflecting that to you, because external change starts internally. And because you've been treating yourself well, because you've been giving yourself all this, self-love, kindness, care, compassion, things are definitely changing for you. Things are definitely looking up, okay? We also got, I wish we had more time together. This was very short-lived. Yeah, that's the thing. You guys have unfinished business. I'm thinking that you weren't really together for a very long time at all, or even if you think it was long, it didn't feel long enough to them, because this person finds you so, attractive in every single way possible. They find, your intelligence really sexy and attractive. They find your personality amazing. They're in love with who you are. They're in love with your individuality. They're in love with the fact that you love who you are, that you're so strong within yourself, that like they're just like, yeah, no, I gotta come back. This is someone that I have to wife up or husband up. This is someone that like, I really have to be with for the long run. We got, I stalk you on social media and look at your pictures. Oh yeah, this person has not forgotten about you, even with that Gemini Mercury energy that has to do with communication, especially on social media. So this person definitely stalks you. They definitely like, look at your pics. They're definitely watching your stories, maybe through other accounts, or maybe they're keeping tabs on you through friends. They are definitely keeping tabs on you in some way possible. This person has not forgotten about you. We also got, you make me weak. I wish you knew the impact you had on me. Oh my gosh, yeah. Need I say more? Okay, you are the entire package to this person. This person wants more with you, period. So yeah, okay, that's what we got for you, pile one. I really hope this reading helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. What would your person say to you? Where are they right now energetically? Where is this connection headed? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards from this Lisa Parker deck. That's what it's called. It says Lisa Parker. I forgot what it's called, but it has like these cool animals on it, like owls. Okay, I got owl. I don't know why, but like I've been hearing like hooting, which is really weird because I'm in New York City. I don't even know how that works, but like yeah, it has really cool animals. Like you'll see. Okay, I don't know, like some cards will have animals, some of them will have like names and books and things like that. So we'll see what you get here. But I don't know why I am channeling something to do with an owl. Maybe you'll be hearing the owl hooting, or you'll like see it on a billboard or a truck or something like that. Okay, so that is something that I channeled randomly. Okay, we got the world. What the frick? What the frick? This is an owl. That's crazy. Okay, like I was saying, not all of these cards have animals on them. Some of them do. It's really cool. There's like wolves and bears and things like that. But like, yeah, I think there's only like a couple of cards in the deck that have that. And we got the world to start off your reading. You guys saw me shuffling that. Okay, so this world card, okay, major arcana card, super big message here. I'm seeing a huge turn of events, a huge shift, okay, like a 180 shift happening for you in this connection. The world has to do with lifelong commitment and romance. The world has to do with like entering that new phase in your connection. It has to do with like something new coming in, like new energy coming in. So like I feel like your person, first of all, is going to be a much better version of themselves. Owl is associated with wisdom. So I would take this as a good sign. I would take it as a good omen. I know in certain cultures it's seen as a bad omen. Like I saw in some TikTok comment that like, like for Native Americans, it's like it's a bad sign or something along the lines of that. I feel like anything can be turned into a good sign and a good omen. I'm just getting really good vibes from this reading, and it's crazy how I was talking about an owl and it ended up showing up. But I am seeing that this is a very good omen for you. I feel like for a lot of you, this represents a lot of growth, okay? A lot of just like self-work, self-development work, self-love work that you've been doing on yourself really coming to fruition, really coming through for you, okay? So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing that, because of that, because you have had this energetic shift within you, or you're in the process of going through that, your person is going to reflect that. Okay, I'm really seeing that the both of you, you know, you're gonna come back together. I'm seeing that with this world card. Of course, we have to pick the rest of the cards, but there's a really likely chance that you're gonna come back together, and that too, you're gonna come back together as like whole new people, a whole new version of yourself. Like you'll still have the same funny jokes, the same vibe, the same, like, you know, overall like demeanor in your relationship and your connection, but it's like this connection is elevating to the next level. Like, you know how you go from like high school to college, like, yeah, your personality is still the same, but it's like you're a lot more different, you're in a different mindset, you're a lot more mature going from college to, like, you know, the real world. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. Like, it's gonna feel like, you know, you're dealing with a completely new person, but like with the same personality traits, like the traits that they have that you fell in love with, that will still be there, and like vice versa. But I am really seeing that your person, oh my gosh, like they're coming back in like the most grand way possible. This is gonna happen like kind of out of nowhere. The world is sometimes associated with surprises, or that's more Wheel of Fortune, but I am just seeing, like, you know, the energy that I'm getting here is like one of like things kind of happening out of nowhere, like manifesting out of thin air type of vibe here, if you've heard of that phrase. Yeah. And then there's also like a full moon in the background, so I feel like something's gonna happen during a full moon. It's crazy because I looked at my ring light, like as I said full moon. So I feel like your person is gonna be hitting you up on a full moon, okay, or very close to a full moon, like a waxing moon, like maybe like the day before. From whenever you're watching this, the World card does have to do with fixed sign energy. So this has to do with Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. And it's interesting because I'm filming this right before the solar eclipse that's going to happen in Taurus. I'm filming this during Taurus season. So I'm seeing, you know, Taurus placements could definitely be impacted. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I also like saying 7th house because that has to do with love and relationships. Also Scorpio placements, okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, or something could be happening during those seasons, or those seasons could be relevant. But there is a huge shift that's going to take place, and I think, like, you know, this is a timeless reading, but from whenever you're watching this, this applies to you. Like, I'm, you know, channeling the energy of the upcoming solar eclipse that's going to happen. I heard the solar eclipse is basically like a new moon on steroids or something like that. So it's like new things coming in, a new beginning, a whole new shift, a whole, like, you know, new energetic alignment, new energies in general. Like, you're gonna be like, who are you and what did you do with this person, but like in the best way possible. And I really do see that this person is changing and improving in a lot of different ways. So like, let's say this person was someone who was following a lot of, like, you know, girls or guys on Instagram, or they had a certain like player vibe to them. Like, I feel like that's gonna change. Okay, like there's, I just keep getting the words like maturity, huge shift, even like just getting older, getting wiser, like being in a long-term committed relationship, because that's what this world card has to do as well. That's what this world card is associated with, and that too, like something that's like lifelong. Like, listen, you and your person, you are still very much interconnected. Okay, like I am seeing that you're gonna be seeing some sort of sign. You know, it could be an owl, or whatever signs that it is, you know, that you look for. That's really going to indicate that you and your person still have that connection. I feel like there's certain things that you associate with your person, like maybe a certain song or a certain thing that they wore on their shirt. Like, I'm seeing like something to do with like pink flamingos, or they had like a, you know, cringy like holiday sweater, like some sort of like Hawaiian shirt, or there's something about like some article of clothing that they wore, something to do with scents and perfumes as well. Maybe you'll like, yeah, you'll smell something that reminds you of them, or a moment that you had together, or you'll see someone wear that same like article of clothing, or you'll see signs in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, but let's go ahead and pick some more cards here. We got the Ace of Wands. Okay, see, black cat with green eyes. Maybe that's also something you could be seeing. I really like this. Wow, look at the way it's like looking at you. It's kind of intimidating and scary, but yeah, the Ace of Wands, that has a very different energy. So again, Ace, this is all about a new beginning. Your person is still very much passionate about you. They're still passionate about this connection. They're still like, the magic is still there. Okay, like this reminds me of like someone doing a spell, even with the owl here. Okay, there's like a candle, and it's actually crazy because I was lighting this candle. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's in the background. Yeah, it's this aromatherapy candle from London, but it's not really like lit up right now, but when I was doing it, like, I kept seeing the flame grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and like, that's the thing, this person still has a flame for you, and it's continuing to grow bigger by the second. This person is continuing to develop feelings for you, like, as you're watching this, okay? Or like, they're realizing that that spark, that passion that they had for you is still there. I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you are just like, oh, are they over it? Like, they haven't really contacted me, they haven't really told me anything that indicates that they feel that way. But that's not true at all. This person is literally going to hit you up out of nowhere, and expect like grand gestures, okay? Like, something big happening. And I don't get that in every reading. In fact, a lot of the readings that I've been doing recently, I've been getting a lot of like page energy and like things kind of happening slowly, moving along, you know, step by step. But expect just something big to come out of like nowhere. Like, this person's gonna be like, I know this is out of the blue, but like, I wanted to, like, you know, see how you're doing, or something along the lines of that. For those of you that are already in contact, expect some big confession to come in, or something that's really going to change the course of this relationship, but in a very positive way, okay? This Ace of Wands has to do with, like, you know, good energy, like encouragement, motivation, a good dynamic, you know, passion. So yeah, expect that to happen. That's so amazing. Yeah, I'm also getting fire sign energy here, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. And again, with the world, fixed signs, so it's like your person is fixated on this connection. They're fixated on having this new beginning. They're also fixated on your passion, your energy. I'm seeing that, like, they have been fantasizing about you. They definitely think you're really, really attractive. They think you're like super beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, handsome, you know, whatever you resonate with. And yeah, I'm also seeing that maybe some of you guys have been having those kind of thoughts about them. And what I'm seeing is that, like, every time you think that way about them, they're thinking that way about you, because you're still interconnected, your energies are still connected. And also, quick manifestation tip here, I also do manifestation videos on my channel about the law of assumption. There's this thing called everyone is you pushed out, EIYPO, which basically means everyone represents an aspect of you. Alan Watts once said, you are the universe experiencing itself, which basically means that there's nothing really outside of you. Your person's not outside of you. You know, they represent an aspect of you, okay? And like, back to that universe quote, you are the universe experiencing itself. So if you're the universe and the universe is all encompassing, then you're also all encompassing, right? So this is a reminder that you can change the way this person shows up by just changing internally, by having that shift, by assuming differently about them and assuming differently about this connection, and things will change, okay? This person likes you guys. The only thing you have to, like, the only person you have to convince yourself is, the only person you have to convince is yourself. Wow, that was so anticlimactic. But yeah, I am seeing like everyone is you pushed out. So this person is you pushed out. The both of you are in some sort of quantum entanglement energy right now. They're still feeling your energy, okay? I'm also seeing something to do with like someone looking at someone's picture and like doing a rampage. I also heard that as a manifestation tip. Shout out to Sammy Ingram. She talked about this. Okay, also someone's cooking fish. So I'm getting like Pisces vibes. Oh my gosh. I can really smell that fish smell, yeah. But I am seeing that, you know, yeah, back to the thing I was saying about like Sammy Ingram. She said if you just look at someone's picture and just rampage, like, you're gonna contact them, you're gonna come back, like, they actually end up doing that, or you end up seeing some sort of movement, which is crazy. But I'm seeing like this is all about taking inspired action. So it's like, if you don't want to hit them up, you can definitely, like, you know, send them energy, send them positive energy, or like, you know, assume that they're gonna hit you up, or look at their picture and like just lovingly tell them like, hey, you know, we're meant to be together, contact me. I know that seems a little bit witchy, but like, literally look at these cards. That has to do with like witchcraft. That's not really witchcraft, okay? Witchcraft I feel like involves more, you know, like buying things, like buying certain materials and tying strings around candles or something along the lines of that. You'll be fine. I know for a lot of you, you're like, oh my gosh, like, am I manipulating someone's energy? Like, no, you're really not, because if you manifested the version of your person that is undesirable, maybe not hitting you up as much as you want, or whatever the case may be, you can manifest another version of them. Because here's the thing, we live in a world with infinite realities, with infinite realms, existences, dimensions, okay? There are an infinite amount of possibilities for things to have played out, okay? So it's like, if there's a version of your person that isn't doing what you want, there's a version of your person that's the exact opposite. There's a version of your person who loves you, who admires you, who cherishes you, who's ready to take that next step, who's ready to commit to you, which I'm seeing is happening anyways. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you are stepping into that version. You've been doing a lot of like work on yourself. You've really been treating yourself. You've been doing a lot of self-love work. I'm seeing that maybe some of you have been feeling a little bit down lately, or I'm getting that energy of like, you know, you've sort of had like maybe even a breakdown, and you've sort of been like talking to yourself and like, you know, just maybe like revisiting certain moments, and you're just like, oh, I should have said that, or something along the lines of that. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're gonna get back to that you know, you're gonna get back to being yourself. You're gonna get back to like a much more like positive energy, okay? And I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, you're stepping into a higher timeline. You're stepping into a more abundant timeline, okay? The world card also, I know, like, I always get this kind of like mixed up with the Wheel of Fortune, but I do feel like they're kind of similar in a lot of different ways. But I'm just seeing there's a lot of abundance coming with this new stage that's coming in for you, with this new, you know, like this renewal that's happening in your connection for the best, okay? So don't give up hope. Like, this is happening. Of course, at the end of the day, you know, do what you want, do what, you know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I am seeing with this Ace of Wands, the connection is still there, okay? Like I was saying, you do still have, you know, this deep bond between the both of you. This is a case of quantum entanglement, which I was saying. So quantum entanglement is actually really cool. It basically means that particles that have once been in connection with one another, okay, that have once linked, that have once been in contact, no matter how far away they are from each other, that energy can still be felt, okay? Especially when the bond was strong, the connection was strong, and I'm seeing with your person it is. And every time you think about this person, they are thinking about you, okay? So yeah, that is something else that I wanted to say. Okay, so we also did get the Three of Swords. Okay, I'm also getting air sign energy, Gemini energy. So I am seeing that, like, for a lot of you, maybe this person like broke your heart, or you felt a little bit heartbroken, or you felt a little bit like hurt from whatever happened, and maybe vice versa as well too. I feel like, you know, this is definitely something that could go both ways. Or I'm just seeing like heartbreak was impacting this connection in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm seeing that someone's heart chakra was like really closed off as a result of like whatever went down in this connection. Maybe someone was just like, oh, I don't believe in love anymore. Maybe this happened like before they met you, okay? But I am seeing that you guys, like, you opened them up to love. You opened up their heart chakra. You opened them up to, like, you know, a new version of love. I feel like when they met you, they were just like, what type of relationships was I in before? Like, why was I, like, you know, putting up with stuff? And I feel like maybe for you guys as well, I am getting the message that this person was slightly better than, like, you know, the people that you may have like interacted with in the past. Okay, this person was like quite the step up. They were an upgrade, okay? But right now you're just like, okay, you know, maybe I do deserve better than this person. Maybe I do deserve, like, you know, like more and things like that, which is like, you know, that's fine. You should get the best out of every single relationship. But I'm really seeing this person sees you as the upgrade, okay? And see, the thing about that phrase that I just said, like, you guys, you know, maybe you're just like, yeah, I think I deserve better, whatever. I'm seeing that this person is gonna come in a better version of themselves. Sorry, with this owl energy, they're gonna come in a much more evolved version, wise, mature version of themselves, okay? And I'm really seeing that, like, this is gonna happen for you in like the most like unreal, like unimaginable way possible. Like, you have literally shifted realities. I feel like you guys are in the process of shifting, or you are going to be shifting very, 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 very soon. I feel like by the next full moon, or whenever, you know, the next, from whenever you're watching this, like, you're first of all going to notice an internal shift. You're going to feel a lot more energy. You're going to feel really good, okay? You're not going to feel like necessarily emotional. That's what I'm seeing, that, you know, for a lot of you watching this, okay, you manifested this message. You're going to feel very like whole within yourself, like, you know, full moon. You're gonna feel like full within yourself. You will have really filled your cup with love and everything, you know, like self-love, just positivity, good vibes, abundance. And because of that, your person is going to reflect that back to you, okay? And any sort of like negative feelings that you might have had that were associated with this connection that have to do with the Three of Swords, like, oh, you know, this person like kind of hurt me, or like maybe for a lot of you they didn't even like really hurt you, but it's like you had certain expectations, and maybe at times this person didn't live up to them, or something along the lines of maybe you had a fight. Or I'm just seeing that maybe you just drifted off. For some of you guys, yeah, it's like nothing really happened, but it's like this person just stopped communicating with you or talking to you. But I do feel like there's something to do with some sort of heartbreak, some sort of like emotional baggage or unhealed pain from your person's side. And I'm also seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you know, that also, you know, kind of showed up in your relationship with this person. Maybe there were certain triggers, certain fears that showed up as a result of your connection with this person. Because see, at the end of the day, like I was saying, everyone is you pushed out basically means, that doesn't mean like you actually push everyone away. I know that can confuse people, but everyone is you pushed out means like everyone is just a reflection of you. Like, if you were, you know, you're a real person and everyone else is just like a hologram, and you're the only person that is free will in your reality. So, you know, you can change this situation. You can turn the situation around. No witchcraft needed. Just change your thoughts about the situation. Do whatever you got to do to heal, okay? I'm definitely getting listening to Schumann's resonance. Oh my gosh. oh my gosh, you're gonna wake up feeling so good. You're gonna feel that energetic shift, okay? Like, and it is going to be crazy. But Schumann's resonance, it basically has a frequency of 8 hertz, which is the frequency of the world. I believe the world's frequency is like 7.83 hertz. You can definitely look this up if you're into like frequency and like the science behind, you know, manifestation and spirituality. But yeah, I am seeing that will definitely help. Or listening to 432 hertz music, that's also the heartbeat of the world, I believe, the frequency of the world. And listening to heart chakra meditations, I feel like that's really gonna help. There's something that's gonna, like, you know, some, I don't want to say blockage, but like if you feel like there's a blockage, or if you believe in that, like that will get lifted off, and you will see this change. Okay, you will see the situation change. So yeah. Okay, so we did get the 3 of cups. Yeah, so I'm seeing that. Okay, already off the bat, I can channel what people are thinking. I know some people are just like third party. Oh, that's not always what this means, okay? I am seeing, because we did get the, you know, heartbreak card. I shouldn't call it that. 3 of Swords card. And then the 3 of Cups card, I am seeing that maybe there was a third party interfering in this connection. And this isn't something you already don't know about. So if there is no third party either, this isn't your reading, or the interpretation that I'm telling you right now may not be it. But I do have another interpretation of the 3 of Cups, because like I said, this is a general reading, okay? So obviously not everything is going to resonate with everyone. So just take what resonates. But here's the first interpretation. I am seeing that some of you were kind of, you know, I don't want to say like heartbroken, but it's like you found out that like, oh, maybe this person was talking to other people. For some of you, like maybe there was infidelity involved, but like, again, I'm not telling you something you already don't know. For a lot of you, I'm just seeing that like something happened where you guys kind of like drifted apart, where you went your own ways, and then you noticed they were like dating other people, or there's something like, you know, involved that you just wish wasn't, okay? It could be an actual person. Usually 3 of Cups does have to do with the person, but it could also just be finance, you know, finances, material life, career life. But yeah, something along the lines of that sort of like upset you or made you feel a certain way. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards to clarify this 3 of Cups and 3 of Wands, okay? But the other interpretation is that, you know, this 3 of Cups represents like friendship and good vibes and good energy. So I'm seeing that for a lot of you, your person feels like you have really good vibes, you have amazing energy, you are just so like delightful, you're so charming, you're so amazing to be around. A lot of you are beautiful, a lot of you are gorgeous, stunning, handsome, very, 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 very attractive. And it's like your personality makes you even more attractive. Like, not only are you guys physically beautiful or attractive, you're beautiful on the inside too, and your person knows that. And I feel like they really feel a loss, and they are kind of heartbroken that this didn't go where they wanted to be, or they have like they want this to go somewhere, okay? And they're kind of sad that maybe things were sort of cut short, because even with all this like 3 energy, you know, that's like towards the beginning of like the numbers, the tarot deck, and it's just like this felt really, really short-lived, and your person's just like, yeah, I think I need more, like, you know, I need more of this person, this isn't enough. And they are feeling that, and I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you guys, you don't believe that, because the fact that this 3 of Cups came, like, you know, above this 3 of Swords tells me that they have some sort of mask, okay? They're putting on some sort of like display that they don't care, that they're not into you. But that's not true at all, okay? This person is heartbroken. This person is really sad that either you're not in their life, or maybe even if you are, they're not together in the way that, you know, they want to be. And trust me when I say they want more. They want more in this connection, okay? They want a new beginning. They want the world with you. They want to give you the world, okay? And yeah, I'm seeing that this person is putting on some sort of mask. They're hiding their emotions. They're just like, yeah, everything's okay. Maybe you're even seeing that this person's going out, having fun with friends and partying. They're lonely. They're lonely and they miss you. And I'm seeing like if they are with some sort of third party, it's not that deep. Like, it's really not that deep, okay? You have nothing to worry about when it comes to that connection. I also feel like maybe this, whatever's going on with this third party, if there is one, it's more surface level. It's not really something that they want to do. I even feel like this third party is like sort of like, not really like breaking their heart, but it's just like, they're just like, what am I doing with this third party? Like, if they are with someone else, it's just like this 3 of Swords sort of has that like, yeah, like, you know, heart, like negative vibes energy, something. I really don't want to say that. I hate saying that about tarot cards, but it's like I'm seeing something to do with like, you know, this third party, if there is one, kind of like just, you know, maybe they're putting this third party is projecting their heartbreak and pain onto this person, and that's causing your person to be in a lot of pain. I'm seeing something to do with pain, something to do with uneasiness and unsettling, okay? And I'm also seeing, yeah, like with this Three of Cups, it's like they just, you know, they're putting on some sort of facade, they're putting on some sort of mask, like everything's okay. But I'm also seeing someone's about to get their heart broken. So I do feel like if there's a third party, your person's gonna break their heart, or like they're gonna leave this person. I know that sounds bad, but like I do feel like, you know, it's not really it. It's not really it. I feel like this third party situation is kind of, you know, surface level. Even with the Ace of Wands, like, you know, when it comes to you and this person's relationship, this has to do with like, you know, new beginnings and them still having passion for you. But like when it has to do with this third party, I just feel like maybe they found this third party attractive or something along the lines of that. But it's like it didn't really go, it didn't go past that. Okay, they want the world with you, however. Okay, so you have nothing to worry about when it comes to 3P. I have said third party so much. I'm so sorry. Like yeah, again, this may or may not be your pile, but yeah, I'm also seeing something to do with 3. Like maybe someone was in a relationship that lasted 3 years or 3 months, or that could be relevant in some way, shape, or form. Maybe someone could be seeing 333s and 33, and that could be a sign that something is going to happen in this connection. So yeah, that is another message that we have here. Okay, that's actually crazy. We got the star, and there's 3 cats here. Okay, 3 is like a magic number for you, pile 2. Also, I'm sorry if I said pile 1. Yeah, pile 2. But yeah, I am seeing, okay, wow, there's this one cat that's like looking back, and there's 2 cats that are like, you know, looking forward. I'm seeing that, like, you guys, this person is looking back on this connection, okay? This person has not given up on you, okay? This is what they want. They want you and them to be together, and like, you know, now they're sort of like just reflecting, they're looking back on this journey. And with this star card, this is all about wanting a future with you. It's like there's a wishing star right here, there's a comet that's like, you know, flying by, and I'm seeing that this person, like, they want a future with you. Like, they hands down cannot stop thinking of you. They like, and I mean that because the star card has to do with Aquarius, and Aquarius has to do, is an air sign that has to do with thinking and the intellect. And Aquarius energy also has a lot to do with the future and like positive prospects for the future and creating a better future, because Aquarians, they're associated with like humanitarianism. I'm also seeing someone could be into volunteering, or someone's been like volunteering a lot, or just, you know, helping out the world in some way, shape, or form. Someone could also be a light worker or healer. Maybe some of you do tarot readings, or you do have healing vibes. I do feel like you had a lot of healing vibes on this person. The star definitely has to do with healing, and you healed this person in a lot of different ways, and that's why they want a future with you. Okay, they're really wishing this happens, and I'm seeing that something is gonna happen. Something, you guys, in every single reality, in every single like existence that exists, like something is just gonna click. Like I got reminded of Thanos' click within themselves, within their mind. And they're gonna come back. They're just gonna be like, I have to contact this person. Like, they're gonna start seeing signs of you. They're gonna start like also seeing messages or songs that remind them of you. Maybe they'll see just someone that even looks like you or something along the lines of that. They're definitely gonna like dream about you. Something is happening. Something big is happening. You got like a lot of major arcana energy with the world and star, and those are like some of the best cards to get. So yeah, things are shifting. Things are definitely shifting. Things are definitely changing here, 100%. So wow, that is crazy. Like, I'm like overwhelmed by this energy. Also, yeah, like with the star card, you know, I am seeing something to do with Aquarius season, or the Aquarius full moon, which happens during Leo season. Maybe some of you guys met during those seasons, like Leo or Aquarius season. Yeah, something to do with those signs as well. Let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck to see what other messages we have here. What does pile 2 need to know about this connection? What do they need to know about their person? We got healing heart. Wow. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Oh my gosh. Okay. I knew there was something off. I knew there was something off with that 3 of Swords energy here. Oh, I forgot to pick up. Oh my gosh. My energy's all over the place, as you can see here, okay? Like, I have my midheaven in Aquarius, okay? So I can be a little bit eccentric and all over the place. But I forgot to pick clarification cards on the 3 of Swords, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I feel like this is one of the clarification cards. It's crazy how, like, I said that I was going to pick some cards, and then I forgot, and then I get this card from the Oracle deck. But this card basically has to do with toxicity, them not, like, you know, feeling it anymore for the third party, or something's going on that's just not serving them whatsoever, and they need freedom from this. Like, they feel like they're stuck in something. I'm getting like stuck energy. I'm also getting like Eight of Swords, like entrapment energy. So this thing that's going on externally, the reason why they haven't, you know, hit you up is because they're dealing with something. They're dealing with something bigger. There's some toxicity going on in their life. I feel like for a lot of you, you do know what this is, but there's just something off with their energy, and there's a reason why they're not with you right now. The universe is protecting you, your angels, your spirit guides, whatever you resonate with. But you know, to me, like I always say, that's your own self, that's your higher self. But whatever you resonate with, you're protected right now, okay? And this person, I'm telling you, they're coming back a much better version of themselves. So actually thank the universe that maybe they're not with you right now, because I feel like they would spread that toxicity to you. You know, when you've been with such lower vibrational energies and you start feeling a certain way, listen, if you ever feel bad, sad, down, that's like lower vibrational energies affecting you, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, you are stepping into a phase of your life where you're breaking away from these lower vibrational energies. I'm also seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you could have also been, you know, with the Three of Cups energy, I'm seeing that you're making better friends, you're attracting better people, you're getting rid of like, you know, things that don't serve you anymore. You're getting just, there's a lot of people that have maybe not necessarily been leaving your life, but maybe you're just not as connected to them as you used to be. Maybe there's like certain people on social media that you just don't care to follow anymore or keep up with, or something along the lines of that. Like, there's a huge change, there's a huge shift going on, and it's really serving you for the best, because you are shifting to this higher timeline where you have this person, okay, where you're happy in every aspect of your life, career, health-wise, social life. Like, you are manifesting much better people, much better, like higher quality experiences, okay? So huge shift happening, very exciting things coming in for 100%. This is really great energy. I know this says like toxicity, but it's like things that don't serve you are leaving your life. Like, yeah, maybe for some people, you know, certain people, or I'm also seeing, you know, toxic mindsets. You know, you're changing your assumptions about this person, about love, about men, about women, whoever you're into. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you'd always complain like, oh, men are like this, or all girls are like this, or all women are like this, or whatever the case may be. If you want this to happen, okay, you have to change your mindset. Don't complain about those things. Don't let that, you know, don't let your thoughts control you. You never have to like control all of your thoughts, because we have like 60,000 thoughts, but just don't let your thoughts control you. And as much as you can, of course, you know, do control your thoughts, because then they become assumptions, but it's okay to have those human feelings. It's okay to feel anxious at times and have fears and doubts. They're not going to manifest, okay? Because I'm seeing you're manifesting like the good things that are coming your way. Oh my gosh, they're going to make up for like everything that maybe you haven't, that you feel like you haven't experienced yet, that you want to, and it's just gonna happen for you like all at once, like in the best way possible. Like, I'm seeing big energy, grand energy here, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some clarifying cards on the Three of Swords. Like I said, I would literally, like, I don't even know how many minutes ago, but before I picked that oracle card. So yeah, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, we got the Devil, fear not, but we got the Devil. Okay, so bear, maybe you could be seeing a bear or something. I do feel like this person, like I said, there was some sort of toxicity associated with them. I also got addiction here in that card, so maybe your person was dealing with something like, you know, that was bigger than themselves, that they really needed to heal within themselves. And this third party, I'm seeing there is some sort of third party around them. Listen, it doesn't have to be a love interest. It could also be a friend, because the Three of Cups also does have to do with like a friend vibe that was just really toxic. Maybe it was like a toxic guy friend or girlfriend that was like telling them, nah, don't be with this person. Or maybe like, you know, sometimes how people engage in like guy talk and things like that, like, you know, just like toxic masculinity stuff. Or if they were with like, you know, maybe like toxic females. Or listen, I'm not trying to like, you know, ice out any sort of gender here, but I am seeing that they were around bad energy. They were around energy that was not good for them. And that's why that Three of Swords came up. That's why that Three of Cups came up. That thing was not serving them. But I'm seeing that things are leaving. I'm seeing that the energy is changing. And this is like the card that, like, you know, once you draw this, you're just like, okay, this is the worst it can get. So I'm seeing the worst has already happened, okay? I don't know why I'm like making the Devil seem so bad. Like, I don't like making any card seem bad, because every card does have a lesson to it. It does have like a very significant message that is meant to help you propel your life forward, that is meant to help you shift to a higher timeline, to be a better version of yourself, to manifest better versions of people and situations and relationships, okay? But I am seeing that like the worst is pretty much gone, and I do feel like you know for a lot of you, you know exactly what this is. Maybe it's not as bad for some of you. This devil does have to do with Capricorn, which has to do with the 10th house of like work. So I'm also seeing maybe the third party could have been work, or they were like too busy with work, or something to do with finances and materialism, okay? Something to do with addictions, or like even like bad habits sometimes, if it's not like an actual addiction. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing here. I'm gonna pick a couple more clarifying cards on this devil because I was not expecting that. Wow. But yeah, this is a heavy pile too. Okay. I feel much better now. We got the Judgment card. This is really great. This is the 20th card out of 22 major arcana cards. Just a quick tarot lesson. The major arcana basically represents the journey of the Fool. So the Fool is represented by the number 0. Okay, Judgment is 20, I believe. And the major arcana basically dictates the Fool's story. Okay, like how the Fool progresses and learns and like just becomes a better version of themselves. This Devil card, what number is this? Where is it? I can't even find the Devil card. I'm not gonna pick it up. Maybe that's a lesson. My neck is so stiff. I'm seeing something to do with the neck. I'm seeing something to do with someone's like throat chakra, but like, yeah, this person is doing a lot of reflection. They're doing a lot of like thinking back to this connection. They're doing a lot of reflection on this journey. Okay. I don't know why, but I also channeled that someone could have like, some sort of like chronic pain in their body. It's crazy because like oh my gosh, I slept wrong and I have like weird like neck pain, and I'm also seeing that like someone could have like back pain or neck pain, or maybe it's you or them, or yeah, just another random message. But with this Judgment card, this is really great because like I said, this is the 20th card out of 22 cards, okay, which represent the major arcana journey. And this is telling me that your person is being reflective. I'm not even going to pick up the Devil card here, but they are reflecting on what's going on. They're finally becoming self-aware to either their own toxic habits or the people around them that have been spreading toxicity, okay? They have really been thinking hard, doing some reflection, doing a lot of like catharsis. Like, how a lot of you have sort of like just gone down the spiral of thoughts, and at times it did make you anxious or made you want to cry or have a breakdown, but it's a good thing because there's some sort of purging that happened after that, and either the next day or the next couple of days you felt really high energetically. That's what I'm seeing is going on. There's a huge purging that's going on. There's a lot of negative things, negative mindsets, negative habits, negative people that are being like, thrown out, purged out, okay? And this person is like, guys, they are showing up as whole new people. They're coming up as a better version of themselves. And yeah, like, I'm glad that card showed up. I'm glad the Devil card showed up, and then we got the Judgment right after that, because it's like your person finally gained that self-awareness. They're finally getting the healing that they need. We even got the Star card, which has to do with healing. And I feel like for a lot of you, this connection was really healing to them. You helped them heal in a lot of different ways. And because of that, like, that vibe is still there. Like, that seed that you planted in them that has to do with healing is like still growing, if that makes sense. Because like I said, quantum entanglement is all about like, an energetic connection, an energetic bond. And the energy that your person is feeling from you is the energy of love, okay? The energy of healing and growth. Like, think about the energies that you feel from other people. So if you feel like, good energies from certain people, like maybe people in the past that like, you've just had a really good connection with, really great friendship, relationship, vibe with, that energy has been planted in you. You think of them a certain way. And, there's some people that maybe left behind a bad taste, they left behind like sort of like negative energy. And like now you've been doing the work to kind of get rid of that. That's why I'm seeing like toxic things, toxic people, toxic mindsets are just really being purged this time around. Okay, again, I'm filming this around the solar eclipse, and that has to do with like, just new beginnings to the max. So I'm seeing that you're gonna come out a whole new person. Like, I'm gonna say around 3 weeks from now, you're gonna see major changes in your life, okay? Because we kept getting a lot of threes, so I'm gonna say 3 weeks from now, okay? Less than a month, things are really gonna change for you. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some love messages from my handwritten oracle deck, as I call it, just to see what other messages we have here. This one's really sweet. I really like this. I ended up falling for you harder than I thought I would. You're one of a kind. Oh my gosh, you guys, this person, you are so unique. You are so individualistic. That's what they love about you. Even with that star card, I keep going back to that card that has to do with Aquarius energy, and whether or not you have Aquarius energy in you, they admire your individuality. They admire your independence, your uniqueness, the fact that you stay true to yourself, the fact that you're very giving. For a lot of you, you know, I'm seeing that you do care about, like, you know, bigger causes and humanitarianism and really giving back, and they really admire that about you. That's one of the reasons they fell for you, and they just kept falling harder and harder for you, and their love just keeps growing stronger and stronger. Okay, I'm really feeling that. Okay, we also got, I'm scared that I've lost you forever. So like I said, they're gonna go through some sort of tower moment. They're gonna go through something that's just gonna make everything click. I feel like they're gonna have like some sort of mental breakdown, or maybe they already did, but like something's just gonna happen where they're just like, I need to change my life. Like I feel like this person's life sort of has had, it's either going to go downhill, or maybe already went downhill, or it's in the process of going downhill. And then they're gonna realize, like, okay, things need to change. I'm at the lowest point in my life. I gotta change something up. I cannot keep living like this. And sometimes it's not even like one incident that makes it happen. It's just like, you know, all your thoughts and just like everything, you know, that just piles up. And I feel like your person's they're realizing, like, yeah, this isn't the life that they want to live. Like, they don't want to like engage in all these, like, you know, lower vibrational things, and they're really going to change. They're going to shift because of that. So I'm seeing, like, you know, there's a lot of purging that's happened. There's a tower moment that I feel like is in the process of happening right now, or for a lot of you, like, it's just it's going to happen for your person. Or yeah, honestly, there's no saying, because again, this is a general reading, but there's some sort of tower moment coming in that's going to result in a new beginning, that's going to result in transformation. Okay, huge transformations happening, so that's a really good sign. We also got, I look for you in everyone I meet. Again, you are so individualistic. A lot of you are so beautiful, handsome, stunning, attractive. They can't get rid of you. They can't like stop thinking about you. They really do look for you in every single person that they have ever, you know, like that they're interacting with right now, and every single person that they're meeting with. They love you. They want you. Okay, pal, too, like, hands down, this person is like simping for you. Okay, and I'm seeing that like they're finally gonna, you know, come to terms with that. For a lot of them, they already have, their higher selves have it. It's just a matter of their material self, their 3D self, you know, realizing that. So yeah, but they have been looking for you in everyone they had met. So even if there was some sort of third party situation going, they realized that one of the reasons why they didn't really like third party is because they weren't you. They didn't have the things that you had. Yeah, and also with the devil card, that sometimes does have to do with like physical things. So I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you, this did start off as like friends with benefits, or it's casual, or it was a situationship. Or I'm also seeing that maybe if there was someone else involved, it wasn't anything really deeper than that. Okay, it was just very surface level. But I'm seeing that this person did end up developing deeper feelings for you if this was some sort of situationship or something casual. For a lot of you, I'm seeing that, you know, maybe it wasn't, but maybe at times you sort of like thought like, okay, what are this person's intentions? Do they even like me? Maybe they like made you second guess certain things, but like I feel like they're gonna apologize for that. With the judgment, they're going to take a good look at their behavior, at themselves, and they're really gonna like come back a better version of themselves. They're gonna come back a changed person, and you will know this, you know, is gonna happen, because you're gonna shift to a higher timeline, and you're gonna know exactly when that happens. You're gonna wake up one morning feeling very energized, very happy, bright, motivated, or maybe it'll kick in later on. Like maybe in the morning you'll be like, oh, in the morning I have to go to work, or whatever the case may be. But it's like you'll have so much energy later on in the day just to like, you know, be yourself, to maybe start a new project. Even the Ace of Wands, that has to do like starting a new project, starting a new hobby. I'm seeing that for a lot of you. I know this is a love reading, but I also like giving advice that has to do with the other, you know, aspects of your life. So start something new, start a new hobby. I feel like it's going to be really good for you. I feel like there's some sort of like great opportunity coming your way, or that will come your way because of, you know, these things that you start. So yeah, don't slack on that. Your person is also coming back. There's a new, again, renewed energy coming in. This person has always had feelings for you. This person's always been so passionate about you and this connection, and you're really gonna see that. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just trying to feel where all my cards are. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here before I ramble. Sorry, I was a little bit all over the place. My energy was all over the place, but I also feel like maybe that's reflective of what's going on in this connection. But I really do hope this helped. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings as well as manifestation coaching, and I also make custom subliminals. So if you are interested in that, check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where's this connection headed? So yeah, we're going to start off by picking cards from this deck here. I think it's by Lisa Parker. I don't know what it's called, but it has really cool imagery. You'll see what I mean when I pick the cards. Also, Pile 3, I felt like changing up the location for your reading. In the first two piles, the background was a view of New York City, and right now the background is a view of my tapestry, which is just as nice. Okay, I really like this view because you can see the LED lights, but I don't know why, I just felt like changing things up for pile 3, and I've been filming these like, you know, in a row. It's not even like for lighting reasons or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, let's see what this reading holds. Okay. We got the Lovers to start your reading off with. Okay, oh my gosh. Lovers, twin flame connection, Gemini energy here, or something could be happening during Gemini season or during June. Okay, I am seeing that you are very, oh my gosh, I almost dropped the entire card deck. But okay, you are very, very close to manifesting what you want. You're very close to having that ideal love life. Also, this Lovers has to do with reciprocity. Lovers does have to do with a mutual connection. It has to do with, you know, just your feelings being reciprocated 100%. This is not just in your mind. This is not just in your head. Your person does really like you. They really do care about you. They're very much into you. They're very much like, you know, emotionally connected to you. They are energetically bonded to you. They have not forgotten about you. They have not forgotten about this connection. Okay, this Lovers does have to do with Mercury, which has to do with Gemini. Oh, I already said that, but like Mercury, which has to do with like communication, thoughts. Okay, because Gemini is an air sign, and that also has to do with like thoughts and thinking and just like, yeah, I'm seeing some sort of like maybe social media communication, them sliding in your DMs or something along the lines of that. But I'm also seeing they have been communicating with you spiritually. I feel like this is a really spiritual card. There's like a wolf and moon, and also Little Red Riding Hood. I feel like we'll get a similar message in pile 1, but you might be seeing these signs, and that could be an indication that something is about to manifest for you. Okay, but I am seeing that with this Lovers card, they really do miss you. They really do care about you. They are deeply in love with you. They feel like, you know, yeah, you invoke feelings within them that they never even knew they could have. They did not know they could feel things to the depth that they do. And that's a big deal because this person, you guys, like, I mean, even with this Gemini energy, I feel like they have kind of been fickle when it comes to their relationships, or they've had very surface level relationships where they've never really fallen deeply for anyone as much as they have for you. And that's a big deal. That's a big sign because it takes a lot for this person to really, really fall. And they fell for you. They fell hard. They're still very much into you. Again, the both of you are energetically bonded. The both of you are energetically connected to each other right now. Okay? Yeah. I'm also seeing that something's going to happen during a full moon. Okay? Maybe full moon in Gemini, full moon in Sagittarius, which happens during Gemini season, or something to do with the upcoming full moon. Okay? But yeah, this is like two peas in a pod, two halves of the same soul. I do feel like for the both, you know, for a lot of you watching this, you had this really deep connection with one another. You connected to this person more than you have maybe your other exes or maybe the other people in your past, and you still feel connected to them because they also feel connected to you. I feel like even your person's just like, yeah, wow, I have way more in common with, you know, you than they did with maybe other people from their past, or just like the way that they connect with you. It's not like, I do feel like this is a pretty social person. You know, you probably are as well. Maybe someone could also be a Gemini rising, but I'm seeing that your person feels like you're a rare breed. Like you're a very like unique person. You have a very unique personality. You're very individualistic, and it's like, you know, they do get along with people. They can make, you know, small talk, like surface level conversation with people, but you're the only person that they were able to have these deeper conversations with. And there's like so much more, there's so many more conversations to be had. I feel like there's so much more that this person really wants to explore in this connection with you. Like there's unfinished business here for sure. So that is something that I'm seeing here with this Lovers card. Okay, this is a really great indication that there's more to come. Okay, your journey's not over with this person. So yeah, that is a message that we're getting here. Let me go and pick a couple more cards. Wow, we got the Two of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person is balancing something in their life. Like they're tending to these other responsibilities that they may have. They're juggling something in their life, and it's keeping them like sort of busy. Okay, I do feel like this has something to do with finances, or the material realm, their career, okay, they are, like, if they're not coming forward, I'm seeing it's because they're busy with that, and it really doesn't have anything to do with, like, you know, your worst fears or doubts. If you feel like there's like someone else that they're into, I'm not seeing that they're into anyone else. They're falling for you, and they're still very much into you. They're still very much attracted to you. They're still very much connected to your energy. This person loves you. Like, they want you and only you. But there are certain things that need to come to balance. There are certain things that they need to take care of before they can really come forward. But I'm seeing like that is going to happen. Very soon too. Okay, it's just like this person has had a hard time, like, you know, maybe juggling their career and finances and relationships. So like they've been known to prioritize one or the other, or maybe they weren't really looking for anything that serious. Maybe they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on my career life right now. But then they met you, and they're just like, wait, maybe I should shift my priorities a little bit, or I want both. I want, you know, both in my life, and they're sort of working on figuring out how they can make that happen for them. Okay, but I'm saying this person does care a lot about, like, you know, their field, like what they're in, their own career. Like, they really do want to advance in that aspect of their life. They take that aspect of their life seriously, but at the same time, they still want to be with you. Okay, they still want to come forward. Sorry, I was like trying to see where the other card went. There it is, the card deck. But yeah, I'm just saying things will come into balance. Okay, the both of you are going to get into alignment, which is really good, because the lovers is like the epitome of alignment. The lovers is the epitome of both your energies intertwining with one another, and yeah, I mean, this connection just really resulting in like something long term, something deeper. Okay, this is already a very deep connection, but it's more about, like, you know, bringing it into the material realm, because this does have to do with pentacles, and that deals with the material realm. So it's like, while these emotions are there, I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you, when it comes to the real, like, the real world, the 3D world that you're in, you haven't gotten as far as you wanted to in this connection. But let's go ahead and pick some more cards to see what's happening here. Oh, there's the Lovers card. I was like, where did that go? Okay, we got Gemini energy. We also got like Taurus energy here. Okay, this is actually crazy. We got the World in every single reading today, and I shuffled this deck pretty well, okay? But with the World card, I am seeing that there is a new beginning coming in for you, a major new shift, like a huge energetic shift happening in this connection that is going to, like, change up your world, that is going to change the course of this connection forever, for good, okay? I'm seeing that, like, maybe for some of you guys, you could have met this person during like a hard time in your life, or maybe a hard time in their life, or like something to do. Okay, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I channel like the pandemic. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that, but it's like, you know, it was a world changing event, right? So maybe you met this person during that time, and it's like, I think we're still in that, as I'm filming this, I don't even know anymore, but it's like something significant was happening in your life when you met this person, or vice versa. Something was happening in their life when they met you. And I have a feeling, like, you know, they are still very much like into you, they love you, they love your personality, but there's also some sort of attachment to this person because of something that you went through during that time, or something along the lines of that. Or maybe you thought that was the case, but that wasn't it. Like, for example, if you met someone during, like, let's say 2020, maybe you're just like, oh, these are just like, you know, COVID or pandemic feelings or something like that. But then you realized that, like, it wasn't just that, it was deeper than that. It was more than that. It was like, you know, it wasn't just because you were going through something in your life. It wasn't some like attachment to something else that made you really like this person, that made you really fall for this person. You genuinely like this person for the person that they are, and vice versa. This person likes you for the person that you are. Okay, and that's a big deal. And like, having that realization is a big deal, because sometimes people just, you know, they think about, like, oh yeah, you know, I only like the way this person made me feel, or what this person represented, or the version of them that I had in my mind, you know. But it's deeper than that. It's more than that. This person, you know, really likes you. They love you for who you are, not just because of an association or attachment that they might have to something else that reminds you of them, or whatever that other thing. Like, no, like, this is real. This is deeper than you might even think it is. Okay, so yeah, that's a really big sign here. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. We got the Four of Swords. Yeah, so right now I do feel like the both of you are in some sort of period of separation, some sort of like meditative period, rest, relaxation. Okay, this person really does, they need some time to kind of gather themselves, to really think about what their next action is, what their next course of action is. Because I'm seeing they really want to take action. I'm seeing they really want to come forward, but they need to be a little bit more strategic about it. And this has to do with like meditation, contemplation, relaxation, just like sort of rest mode, but also like strategic thinking, like, you know, doing things in a way that is going to result in something good. So that's a big deal. That's a really good thing that your person is taking some time off to really, you know, focus on that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pick some more cards. We got the High Priestess. Okay, we got Pisces energy here. I also say like Cancer energy because this is associated with the moon, and Pisces and Cancer are associated with the moon. So yeah, you know, I'm just seeing like their feelings for you run very, very deep. This is a very deep card, very deep energy right here, okay? And the High Priestess has to do with, like, you know, someone who's very intelligent, someone who's very spiritually inclined, someone who's, you know, really close to their higher self, or someone who has been doing a lot of work, especially in their crown chakra, to get closer to their higher self. And I knew there was a reason why I chose this setting, because we have this purple LED light in the background, which, by the way, I don't know why, but I'm not able to change the color. I don't know if the remote, like, the battery died or something like that, but it's just staying that color, okay? And crown chakra has to do with your higher self. It has to do with, like, you know, elevating and becoming a better version of yourself. It has to do with you know, just like trusting yourself, because you know that, like, you know, you have your back. You know that, like, you know, everything that you're doing is a manifestation. Everything that you're experiencing is a manifestation of yourself, of your thoughts. It's like you've been taking responsibility, you've been taking accountability, you've been working on self-love, you've been working on yourself, and your person has been getting that energy. And I'm also seeing they have been doing that as well. They have also been focusing on personal development. They have also been focusing on becoming a more like evolved, mature version of themselves, okay? Like, this is definitely something that is going to change up the game, is going to change up the course of this connection, okay? I love that we got the World card as well. But with the High Priestess, trust that there are things happening for you in, like, ways that you didn't even imagine possible. Like, things are going to work out for you in the best way possible, in ways that you didn't even think could happen. Like, I'm seeing, like, there's something that's happening here that is really going to propel you forward, okay? I'm seeing, like, progress being made, things really happening, things really shifting in this connection, okay? And wow, I'm also seeing maybe you could be seeing a black cat with like yellowish green eyes. That is what we're seeing here. This also has the full moon associated with it, full moon on it. So I'm also seeing, like, you know, something could be happening during a full moon for this connection, or within the next 2 full moons, okay? Be careful, or like pay attention to how you feel during the full moon and what's happening, and if you're seeing any signs regarding this connection. I feel like whatever's happening during the next full moon, the full moon after that, like, things are going to like escalate even more. Like, things are going to pick up the pace even more. Like, sometimes we notice certain things that happen during a certain celestial event, that when that event happens the next time, like, that thing that we experienced during that first event will continue, and it will happen in that next event, but in the best way possible, if that makes sense. That was such a weird way of explaining it. My point is, like, things are moving, things are shifting in this connection, and they're going to continue to do so, okay? I like that there's a sense of, like, you know, longevity and even, like, permanency here. Also, this High Priestess, like I said, it's associated with Pisces, which is associated with the 12th house, and the 12th house is the realm of the unseen, the unknown, the, you know, like, having faith and trust in the unseen and the unknown, okay? So that's also something that I'm seeing here, like, that's something I'm seeing your spirit guides are advising you to do. Your higher self is advising you to do. Your higher self is basically telling you, like, hey, things are shifting, things are moving in the 5D, things are moving in other dimensions. It is just a matter of time before it manifests in your reality, okay? I feel like some of you have already begun that shifting process where you are shifting to the timeline, to a higher timeline where you're with your person, happy with your person, okay? I'm also seeing that with the High Priestess card here, your person has very, 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 very deep feelings for you, okay? Like, they are pretty emotional people. Again, that is associated with the moon. Don't be fooled by what you see of them, or the demeanor, or the mask, or the facade that they put on, okay? Like, they really do feel very intensely in this connection, and they do feel very deeply for you, okay? And I feel like they're going to tell you that, they're going to show you that. I'm going to go ahead and pick some clarifying cards to see what's happening with that. When is that going to happen? Oh my gosh, I just dropped like half the deck, but that's okay. These cards are what is meant for you, or these cards are meant for your viewing. These cards are meant to channel your energy right now. You guys, sometimes I get lost for words. I don't know what's going on pile 3, but especially for you, I've been getting so tongue-tied. I feel like this person does feel pretty nervous around you. They do feel tongue-tied when it comes to like, you know, you and this connection. And they, even with the 4 of Swords energy, I'm thinking they are thinking really hard about what they want to say. Like, they are thinking of how to approach you, but they know that it has to be like, you know, something meaningful. They have to come to you with something meaningful, not just like, you know, something that isn't gonna like they want things to really last. Okay, so they're not gonna like come forward when they're not ready. I'm seeing like they are getting ready to come forward, but they're not just gonna come forward and like be fickle with you, or like just have like, you know, surface level conversation. Like, they want things to like go deeper, because again, the High Priestess card is a very, very deep card. Okay, it has a lot of like depth associated to it. Your person is a pretty deep person. You are also a deep person, and there's a reason why the both of you met. Okay, I do feel like you are soulmates. You are twin flames. Okay, this is definitely that type of connection. I can like wholeheartedly say that, especially for you, pile 3 and pile 1 as well. So yeah, you can also check that out. But we got the 2 of Wands, so I am seeing that things are moving, things are shifting. Okay, I know I picked a clarifying card to see like, you know, what's happening with okay, I drew the World and Lovers. I just realized you guys got 2 major arcanas, so that's a really good sign. That too, some of the 2 best major arcanas. But you know, yeah, we were getting clarification on the High Priestess. So I feel like with this 2 of Wands, like, they have definitely started to think about their future. They've definitely started to like, you know, think about what it is that they want, where they're headed. However, this isn't exactly a 3 of Wands just yet, and that has more to do with planning and really planning on coming forward. But they are thinking about what they want to say. They are thinking about like, you know, what would happen if they were to come forward, where this connection would really go, like how this connection would escalate and progress. So that's also something that I'm seeing is happening for you. Okay, like, so this is a sign that things are shifting, things are moving with this 2 of Wands. You know, don't give up hope. Things will happen. Just got a notification during this reading, which I didn't for a very long time. So yeah, that's also a sign here. Wow, we got the 7 of Wands. I love this. This is all about doing something when you are ready. You know, I did mention readiness, and this person is getting ready to come forward. But it's like, you know, this person only wants to come forward when they feel completely ready. This is all about only doing things when, like, you know that the outcome is in your favor, when you know that things are, you know, going to work out for you in the best way possible. And yeah, like, they really want to feel like, you know, they have something to offer you, and that's a really good thing. It's a good thing that this person is starting to think that way, because you deserve the best, and this tells me that your person really just wants the best for you. This person is, you know, like, they want things to happen in a way that, again, results in something long lasting, something that they can really build upon. I'm seeing they really want to lay a strong foundation for this connection and go from there on. Okay, like, they don't want to just like, you know, stop halfway. If things have been in and out, I'm seeing like that's not going to be the case anymore. So that's also a really good sign. Yeah, definitely got a lot of fire energy. I'm going to go ahead and recap the signs real quick. So with the World, yeah, we got fixed sign energy: Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships, which is the opposite of their rising sign. We also got the Lovers, which is associated with Gemini. We got, yeah, I would say Leo energy. We got Aries energy. We got Taurus energy, like I said. And we also got some Gemini and Pisces and Cancer energy. Wow, that's a lot of signs. Okay, so I do feel like for a lot of you, like, you know, this reading, a lot of this reading should be resonating with a lot of you in terms of, you know, what's to come. And what's to come is going to be like a blessing. Like, you're going to be happy that, you know, things worked out the way that it did. You're not going to, like, you know, look back on this waiting period. You might be feeling a sense of frustration or stagnancy. But I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're also in that, like, mode of kind of letting go. You're not as anxious as you used to be. And that's a message that I got for all the piles today. So I'm really glad that energy is out in the air. Okay. Yeah, but I am filming this during, or like right near the solar eclipse in Taurus. There's a new moon coming up, which I heard someone say that like a solar eclipse and a new moon is like a new moon on steroids. So it's like new beginnings for sure, a renewal of energy, something new coming in for the best way possible. So yeah, so that is really amazing here. I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards from the Island Time Wellness deck to see what other messages Spirit has for you, to see what other messages your person has for you. So let me go ahead and pick some cards. We got passion. Okay, we got insane chemistry, liking each other equally, having fun. Okay, I love this, liking each other equally. What did I say when we drew the Gemini card, the Lovers card? This person really does like you. they are still very much into you. They're into you just as much as you are into them. They are in love with you just as much as you love them, okay? And you have this insane chemistry with one another. This person is super passionate about you. That passion's not going anywhere. That spark is still there. They're always going to carry a flame for you no matter what ends up happening. And I am seeing that the both of you, it's very, very likely that you will get back together. The twin flame has to do with unconditional love and twin flame reunion. So I really do feel like, reunion is quite literally in the air for you. So it in the cards for you. Yeah. Okay. I kept saying twin flame, and guess what card we got? We got the runner. So I do feel like at times this person was kind of running away and you were the one that was kind of chasing them. But again, I feel like that dynamic is going to change. I feel like they're going to be chasing you. And I'm seeing that for a lot of you, they did start off chasing you, but then something happened. You sort of drifted apart and went your own way. But like now this person is coming back, and they're coming back to stay for good. Okay. That's the best part. And we got the chaser. Runner-chaser dynamic is definitely changing. Again, this is just another confirmation that your person is going to be chasing you. Okay, so absolutely love that for you. I'm going to go ahead and pick some initial cards, and then I'll go ahead and pick some more love oracle cards that have like heartfelt notes on them, okay, heartfelt messages on them. So yeah, if you hear you or your person's initials, first name, middle name, or last name, this could be a confirmation that this is your reading. If not, don't worry too much about it. I always say it has more to do with the tarot section and the oracle card section and the actual message, okay? But this is just like a cherry on top. I know people like, seeking out initials. We got D, we got F, divine feminine. Wow. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you are the divine feminine, okay? Or even if you are like the male, maybe you have that energy or something along the lines of that. Yeah, maybe you are just waiting for your divine feminine to come out. Divine feminine, okay? That once again confirms that this is a twin flame connection. I can wholeheartedly say that for you, pile 3, more than any other pile today. And we did get the lovers in another pile, I believe pile 1, but yeah, pile 3, it's in the cards for you. We got W, we got U, we got T, we got Y, like thank you for being here, that was cheesy. We got M, G, why did I get like Monty Python? Is someone into like snakes or programming or coding, or maybe someone talked about that, or someone into comic books or something like that? Yeah, we got Q, we got K, we got B, Kobe Bryant. Okay, I don't know why I got that, but yeah, maybe someone's into basketball, yeah, RIP. But yeah, I don't know why, but I kept channeling like 2020 vibes in this reading, so that could also be relevant in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages we have here. So yeah, what does pile 3 need to know about their person? We got, you made me find myself again after I was lost for so long. You healed me. Yeah, you definitely do have healing vibes of pile 3, okay? This connection literally did heal them. And I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you also had to do healing, and this person was a mirror for maybe some of the healing that you had to do. Maybe they did trigger certain things within you, but I'm seeing that you are healing through that, and you're healing through that in the most graceful, amazing way possible, and you're able to really give that healing to others as well, okay? But make sure to have your own cup filled before you do that, for others. So just be careful about your boundaries. We also got, if I had another chance with you, I would do things differently. You are amazing, and that is so sweet. Your person genuinely does think you're an amazing person. You're a beautiful person inside and out. You're handsome, just whatever you resonate with. But they have so many good things to say about you, and I'm seeing they really are talking you up to other, people, friends, family members, maybe even random people. They definitely do see this as a very, very significant connection. Okay, maybe for you guys, if you didn't date, this person still sees you as someone you did date. They do see you as their ex if maybe you're not together. But this is a very, very significant connection in their life. We also got you inspire, motivate me. You are absolutely amazing. Need I say more? Yeah, you are inspirational in a lot of different ways. You have so much going on for you, and this person really admires that about you, and they draw a lot of their inspiration from you and everything that you're doing. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because not only are you inspiring your person, you're also inspiring other people around you. Okay, you are very inspirational and motivational being. So yeah, don't be afraid to shine your light and never dim your light for anyone else. This person is definitely seeing your light, and I'm seeing things are really going to catch up in the 3D. Things are going to catch up in this reality. So yeah, keep manifesting, keep doing self-love affirmations. Things will work out in the best way possible, I promise. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. If you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.